problem R of our Q, which is the first unique character in a string. This problem is also called the non-repeating characters in a string, and this is our 387 problem on lead code, which is easy. Okay, what we have to do in this question, we have given a string as find the first non-repeating character and return its index. We have to return the unique characters index in the string. If it does not exist, then return -1. Means if any character is occurring more than one time. This is the case when all the characters of the string are occurring more than one. Then we will return -1. Then at the okay. Now this is all the examples explained you. Refer it, and here are all these constraints. String length can maximum go up to 10 to the power 5, and a string consists of only lowercase English letters. Okay, so here this is the function inside which string s is given in the input. Okay, so one data structure is given in advance to us. Okay, so we don't need to create the string here, like writing like string s. We have given a string here, so we can use it everywhere in the code, as you are seeing ss and s, like this. Okay, so now we will start the explanation part. Here we took the two data structure. One is unordered map and the second is Q. This unordered map is character and integer. Means here we will keep track of the characters occurring in the string, and this integer stores the frequency of that character. And how our algorithm works is, let me explain you how the algorithm of this problem works. Our algorithm is like, first we are having the map empty, so we will iterate the string by the pointer I from the starting index itself, from 0 to string.size. Okay, so while we are at first index, so our unordered map was empty at that time. So what we will do in that case, our map is empty, so and Q is also empty initially because we are not having any characters. Okay, so if our map is empty, so we will push our first character to its frequency in the map as 1 initially, but here we will start from the Q. Okay, so in the second iteration we will also do the same step. We will check inside the map if that character exists or not. Whether if it exists, so what is its frequency value. For the first column of map, we are storing the characters, and in the second column of value, first column is key and second column is value. First column we are storing the character, and in the second character we are storing its index. So not index but frequency. In the second column we are storing the frequency of the character occurring in the string. Okay. So in the second iteration we also have to go to the map and check for that second character occurring or not. If occurring, then we can update its frequency from 1 to 2. If it is again occurring, to 2 to 3 we will update its frequency. But if it is not occurring, we will store that particular character in the first column of that map, and in the second character we will mark its frequency as 1, and then the character with the frequency 1, we will push that character into our queue. So from the first iteration itself we will store our first character and its frequency 1, and we will push that character into our queue at the front of our queue. So this process we have to do repetitively. So I run the loop on the entire string from the index 0 to its size, and we are pushing the index of the characters of the string into queue. But before doing this step, we are finding that character from that particular ith index of our string. From our string, we are finding this character at ith index in our string. This s of I is our character. At ith index of our string, we are find this character on the map. If this is equal to map dot end, this statement means that character is not found in the map. So this is the case of when our character is unique. It means it is having the frequency of 1. So we are pushing that character's index from that string into queue, pushing the index of that character from string to queue dot push. We are pushing inside the queue, and then what we are doing here after that here is this is its else case. So after pushing the index of that character to queue, we will also have to do this thing. We will check from string we will check that character from string to the map into map. If that character frequency inside our map is greater than 1, we will increase its frequency. This statement means that if we found any character at ith index of string, we check that character inside the map. If we found its frequency, because it is m of, it denotes to the second column, which is frequency. If we found its frequency greater than 1, so that's why we are doing here plus plus. We are updating its frequency. And this is when after the end of loop, when we traversed and crossed our last index of the string. Then we will check inside queue. Is our size of queue greater than 0? Means is there element present or not? If there is element present, and simultaneously we'll check for this condition also. This big condition is that we are checking the front element of queue inside the string. Means this is the front element of the queue. We are doing its s of means we are getting its index from the string of that character which is appearing at the front of our queue, and we are doing its m of this thing. Means we are checking the frequency of this character s of q dot front, character which is at the front of queue. Inside string we are checking its index. For this character we are checking, this is m of, this thing is inside m of, means we are checking the frequency of this character inside the map if it is greater than 1. So we are popping from that character's index from the queue. We are popping means we are popping from the queue dot front. Always remember that we are always popping from the front of the queue, because front is the important element of the queue. Similar to as we are always popping from the top of stack. Top is important element in stack. We always pop from the top of stack. Likewise, similarly, here in the case of queue, we will pop the element from the front of the queue. There s dot top stack dot pop means here similar to q dot pop here. Okay, so I made one mistake. Till this point our for loop does not end here. Our for loop ends here. After ending this while loop, our for loop ends here. That curly braces I closed curly braces I have applied by mistake. Okay, so after traversing the whole for loop, or we can say whole string, after traversing the whole string by the for loop, we will return our two case. Our answer is of two case. First is when our queue is empty. Our queue is empty at the end when we will get all the characters with the frequency greater than 1. Then all element will be popped from the queue, so that our queue becomes empty. So we will return -1 in that case. Else, if we are having at least one element remains which is unique, so in that case our front becomes answer. So we will return q dot front in that case. So let me also explain you one thing, the working of all the loops and conditions here. This for loop is used here to iterate the string, and till we iterating the string we are doing inside till iterating the string, we are doing the what things we are doing. We are pushing the index of the character into queue and then increasing its frequency into the map, and then if its frequency is greater than 1, we are popping from the queue, and then at the last we are returning the answer after exiting the for loop. After exiting the for loop, or let's say after exiting the for loop, or we can also say that after traversing the whole string, when we crossed its last index, then we will check our queue whether it is empty or not. If it is empty, we will return -1, or if it's not empty, so unique element must be there, so we'll return queue.front as its answer, as our answer.